we are counting down to the other big story, that's the launch of the Axiom-4 mission. But it was scheduled for June 11th. Now it has once again been postponed. That is right. SpaceX has confirmed in a post on X that the delay comes after a liquid oxygen leak was detected during a post-static fire booster inspection. The mission is set to send Indian astronaut Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla to the International Space Station. Now what we see right now is that the date has not been revealed yet, but the SpaceX has detected this liquid oxygen leak. So the Falcon 9 liftoff is on hold, pending repairs. So these are some of the back-to-back events coming in. SpaceX has called off the Axiom-4 launch owing to a snag it has been unable to fix in the Falcon 9 rocket. And they have gone ahead and said that the issue could be fixed before the launch scheduled for 5:30 p.m. on June 11th. Okay, let's go straight across to our guest who's joining us live right now, Mr. B.R. Guruprasad, former ISRO scientist, joining us on Republic TV. A very good morning to you. And every Indian was very excited about the Axiom-4 launch, but it has been postponed. There's no date yet. But if you could just help our viewers understand a little bit more about what led to the postponement.
See, good morning to you once again. Namaskar. Whenever there is a postponement of the launch, it could be broadly due to two reasons. One thing is related to weather. The other thing is related to the technical issues. The first postponement, as they announced earlier, was due to weather-related reasons. For a common man has to understand one thing. A rocket, before it reaches space, it has to fly through the atmosphere, especially first through the lower atmosphere, where much of the weather we see. And then it goes through the upper atmosphere and finally reaches space after leaving the Earth's atmosphere, somewhat like that. So the thing is, weather plays a very important role. I still remember, excuse me, Apollo 12 was launched during a thunderstorm and it was struck by lightning twice, in fact. And one lightning strike, actually, it knocked off the power of the Apollo spacecraft. Nothing happened to the rocket. It was moving. But for temporarily, the power system failed in the Apollo spacecraft. Anyway, it was set right. So one has to be extremely careful while launching a rocket, especially carrying the humans, okay, to space, because weather plays a very important role in influencing the rocket flight. That is one thing. Second thing is the postponement is due to technical reasons. What was revealed or announced and the news outlets have picked up is one thing, there was an issue of liquid oxygen leak. And the second one is there was an issue observed in the steering system of the first stage of Falcon 9 rocket. Let me tell you, Falcon 9 rocket built by SpaceX of Elon Musk consists of two stages, stacked one top of the other. And on top of the second stage is Crew Dragon spacecraft in which Shubhanshu Shukla will be sitting. So the first stage, actually, it is unique that it launches when the rocket is launched. The first stage takes it to a particular height, say 80 kilometers, separates and comes back and lands. No other rocket is like this. That is the USP of Elon Musk. Okay, but before you launch a rocket into space, engineers always, they make sure that everything works perfectly. Because once a rocket is launched, there is no way to repair it or anything or make it work properly. So considering the cost involved, the safety issues involved, and the safety of the astronauts are involved, so they make sure that there is no technical issue in the rocket. So they are setting right the liquid oxygen leak. Liquid oxygen is used as oxidizer in the rocket engine. You know, the vehicles which we use, whether a car or a bus, either they have diesel engine or petrol engine. So it takes the atmospheric air and burns the fuels. In the case of a rocket, along with the fuel, one has to carry oxidizer also. In this case, liquid oxygen, which is a gas. So you have to super cool it and bring it to liquid state. It is quite a complex technology. That's why they are setting it right. And it is not only launching
Right.
the rocket which is important, steering is also important.